All right, so lucky I'm gonna have to do a part two. I accidentally pressed the stop button on the record. All right, but like I was saying, I was trying to turn off the Wi-Fi because it messes with the signal, on the phone. It messes up with the pulling up of precepts, articles, things of that nature. All right, but like I was saying, with it's becoming a growing number of men that's getting more and more sexually frustrated, and more frustrated at these women, being proud and rejecting them. They feel as if these women think that they're too good for them, and ultimately, man, this is going to lead to a lot more judgment. Now when all hell breaks loose, all right, these women in Babylon out here, and really the whole world, they're going to be getting ravaged, man. All right, and that's when they're going to want to cleave unto a men of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Because us in this knowledge, man, we have that abundance mindset, man. All right, we understand that this isn't our kingdom. All right, and we understand that you know what I'm saying. We're not gonna get the dime piece, women that we want. Now, some of us, hey, if you got the game or whatever, to get one of those, that's more power to you, But for a lot of us, you know what I'm saying? Hey, myself included, if we go and say what's up to a woman, and say she ignores us, hey, that's part of the walk, man. You're gonna get rejected. The scriptures talk about having patience, and the script and patience is going into, long suffering, because getting rejected isn't pleasant, and you may feel bad about it, but at the end of the day, we understand that this is part of the walk. But these men in the world, they don't got the comforter, man, which is these scriptures. All right, they're gonna be out here, tearing things up for these women. All right, and that's why, I had to name the title as such. Many days and years shall she be troubled. Okay, because we're starting to see an increase in these events. In this violence against women. Femicide, if you will. Where here it is, a woman. She talking to her sister. I briefly, read the article, and she talking to her sister, and then here comes a man who tried to, get at them, and he was ignored, so he went and stabbed the older one, So, hey, man, this is gonna be happening more and more often. All right, and it's not just the situation with women rejecting women, just women getting judged in general, man. All right, because ultimately the world is becoming rough, and the women being the weaker vessel got no business being out there in the elements. All right, that's ultimately what it is. It's a reason why, the elders, starting with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone on down, have said, gave the order, women are not to go out there at camp. Is to stay home and watch the videos, man. Because ultimately, man, that's the elements. Anything could happen out there in the highways and hedges while we push the word. Okay, so how much more, in the world, day to day walk, with these with people being robbed, people being followed home. All right, and that's gonna be on the increase, man. Okay, so these women, man, they gonna understand that they gonna need a man in that day, and not just any man, but a man of the Lord. All right, because these men out here, they're gonna fold up, man. These men out here are gonna be like barbarians. They're gonna be the victim or the victor. That's gonna be the dog eat dog world that everything is heading into, if you will. All right, but the men of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, all right, they're gonna have that hedge of protection to where they're gonna be a hiding place from the wind. All right, basically from the elements, from the plagues, from the destruction. All right, and these women are gonna see it on us. All right, Lord willing, we're of that number. These women are gonna see it on us, the fact that the Lord, got us covered. And they're gonna want to get with us, man. And that day we're gonna be picky. We're gonna be very picky. Okay. The scripture says, prove a friend. How much more a wife? All right, so let's go hit the scriptures. Let's go with the book of where it says many days and years. All right, so we're gonna bring it out. The book of Isaiah chapter 32, verse 9. And it reads, rise up, you women that are at ease. Okay, now these women are at ease right now. All right, as of right now, these women are at ease, and they've been at ease. All right, why? Because Esau gave them an illusion. All right, the so-called white man gave them an illusion of liberty and freedom, and the ability to usurp authority over a man, and this devil lets them get away with that. All right, to feed them that illusion. But when all hell breaks loose and that 911 goes out the window, all right, these women are going to get caught out there. All right, that's why the scriptures say this in such a tone. All right, so verse 9, I'm going to read it again. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. All right, now they're careless. Why? Because, they go around like they don't have a care in the world, man. You got all these programs, all these benefits, They could put the man on child support, things of that nature. All right. Verse 10. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail and the gathering shall not come. Okay. And this is what's ultimately going to happen. The vintage is going to fail and the gathering is not going to come. All right. Ultimately, it's going to be dealing with the food, the shortages. Everything is going to be at a shortage in these coming days. All right. And that's when these women are going to be troubled, man, because they're going to be getting raided. All right. All those single mother households is going to become a target. All right. Verse 11, tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones. All right. You see, tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins. You see, this isn't pleasant, man. The scriptures say tremble. All right. So it reads, they shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, and for the fruitful vine. Upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briars, yea, upon all the houses in the joyous city. All right, because the palaces shall be forsaken, and the multitude of the city shall be left, and forts and towers shall be dens forever, a joy of wild asses, a pasture of flocks. All right, ultimately because the whole infrastructure of this place is going to fall. All right, everything's going to be reduced to just nothing but chaos, if you will. All right, that book of Eli, post-apocalyptic type of setting. That's what's getting ready to happen. Okay, and you saw in that movie, what they were doing to the women. All right, they're getting ravaged. All right, so let's continue on with another precept. Book of Micah, chapter 7 and 10. All right, because also too a lot of these women, all right, are adversaries to the truth, man. Okay, a lot of these women are adversaries to the truth, and these women, may be women that, come across the camps and they buck up, to the order, and a lot of these women are women that, brothers have dealt with and are dealing with that become a thorn on their side, and just become demons to them, man. These women are gonna get judged, man. All right, so Book of Micah, chapter 7, verse 10, and it reads, then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai thy power? And spiritually, if you look at it, when our women buck up against us, the so-called Black, Latino, Native American woman, all right, when they buck up against us, that's basically, in the spirit, that's what they're saying. Like, yo, where's your power? Where's Yahweh Hashem Yahushai? Where's your power? Even though they don't know it, but that's just the spirit that I observe on them. Like, you can't do anything here. What are you gonna do? I could do all this. I could run game. I could put you on child support. I could cheat on you. You can't lay a finger on me because I got that 911. But guess what? When that 911 goes away, all right, these women are gonna be asked out. And we're gonna be doing our thing. Okay, us in this knowledge, us men in this truth, we're gonna be doing our thing. We're going to be protected by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai because we have faith in him. He's going to be looking out for us. All right. When when the scripture says, ye shall ye shall be hungry, but my servants shall eat. Roughly paraphrasing. All right, we're gonna be taken care of out here. With the scripture, Psalms 91, that whole chapter. All right, Lord willing, we're of the elect. Okay, guess what? That's gonna apply to us. The Lord's gonna protect us from all these plagues that's coming. All right. But continuing on with the verse, it reads, "Mine eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire in the streets." All right, as the mire of the streets. Okay, and ultimately, in other words, these women is gonna be getting ran through. All right, just ran through. All right, now and also too, shit, man, all them single mother households, they're gonna be getting robbed. All right, they're a target for all these different gangs and criminals. When that lack of bread comes, all right, they're gonna be busting in them houses, man. And all that tough, independent woman talk is gonna go right out the window. It's gonna be a lot of screaming in that day. All right, in these coming days, it's gonna be a lot of screaming. A lot of screaming, a lot of hollering, a lot of weeping, wailing, gnashing of teeth. Why? Because it was just out of order. And now they reap the results. They reap what they sowed. Okay? But us, we're going to be okay. We're going to go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 4 and 1. All right? Because in that day, they're gonna understand, certain women that's given the understanding. I want to say given the understanding, but certain women that Yahweh Shem Yahushai has set up to get with us in these days. All right, they're gonna see that they're gonna need a man. All right. So the book of Isaiah, chapter 4, verse 1. "And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach." And you go into the word reproach, it means shame. All right, let's actually go into it. All right, go to the blue letter. All right, so that's the word reproach. Reproach, scorn, taunt, resting upon condition of shame, disgrace. And that's what the state that they're going to be in, because they're going to be getting judged out here. All right, you're going to be getting judged out here. These Babylonians are not going to have any respect for them. Okay, they're not going to have any respect for them. All that simp, you know what I'm saying? That simp behavior, all right, is going to fly out the window. These dudes, they doing that because they have no other way to get it, man. But once that, you know what I'm saying, all them laws and all that stuff get, done away with, you know what I'm saying, all Esau's laws get done away with, all the law enforcement and everything get done away with, all them simps is going to turn into predators, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to happen. And you may still have a few simps out there that, that want to, try to save them until the end, but guess what? They're going to get destroyed. They're not gonna survive. You're gonna get murked. All right. So in that day, 7 women, a complete number of women, shall take hold of one man, and that one man is a man of the elect. Okay, a man of the elect, and they're gonna want to get with us, man. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna want to get with us, and that's when we're gonna be picky. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're going to be acting brand new. Same way they was acting brand new. When Esau gave them all these privileges, all that social media and all that, hey, we're going to be acting brand new, And ultimately, the Lord may put the spirit in us to deal, with a few of these women. You know what I'm saying? With all the women that, that he ordains us to deal with, it's going to be by the spirit that he's going to put on us, man. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying? These women, hey, we feel no sympathy for them, man. All right, because they sleeping with the serpent. So with that, I'm going to say, call halal Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rechah HaKodash. Forgive me, a spirit, to do this lesson. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, just watching the times, man, and observing. Everything that the scriptures is saying is coming to pass. All right, so with that, I'm going to say, shalom, on to the next.